it's gonna be even easier to jump out. If I'm at like 38, it obviously does not work at all. I think the real last solution here is just to do differently timed aerials. Because like, this actually combos, depending on the timing. Like, it's a far better mix-up to simply delay the up air or to do fair, like people have already been doing.
There's no time to play games.
I'm not saying it's useless, but the fact that jump out hard beats it and that you can get punished for it makes it really, really, really risky for very little reward. And again, like on the wider platforms such as Dreamland Battlefield, they can straight up just shield. It just looks sick. I didn't say anything about that.
Chaos control! Chaos control!
But yeah. Also, smash DIing up air here is like the least scary up air. Because even if they smash DI here, you're so close to the ground that you can see the fair they do. Or like jab them right after. Sorry for that tangent. Just wanted to update. I think it's good tech, but I mean, I think it's good to find tech, but again, just better testing needed from Cody and the other Fox. I didn't watch Cody fully test it, but he just tested it against like no DI over and over. And it just confused me because he didn't even try to jump out. And I think the problem is that I don't think Fox and Shine marks jump out ever. Like, I don't think he can reach Mark's jump. So that's another depressing news. It's Fox Mark, but we already knew that matchup sucked. I think that's about it for the news. Should we get to play? Yeah, it's honestly really funny how bad labbers are in Melee, even for good players. Like obviously, like Mango Armada never really that much. But even like good smashers like Zane and IBW, who you'd imagine be good at labbing, just they're more about just like playing, like they're good at like practicing, but not like the same type of labbing experimenting. SCAD posted like a video I watched earlier, which is like, this is like anime game labbing. To care about a game that isn't out already. So this is basically for one situation, it's showcasing different games, IB timings.
Too easy for you.
This video is good though. It basically just shows you, it basically just shows you that if they increase the IB window, everything will be awful. It will make it too easy to options like different offensive options on defense. And general good timings on how to delay your special cancels. But yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting to see, like, Melee did not used to have a good, it is used to have a good, like, lab mode. So the only people that labbed were super nerds. You know, like Cardano, like Magus, Practical Pass, stuff like that. And many of those players, unfortunately, don't have a great game understanding. You can see by Practical Pass saying that Melee should try a 5-minute timer. Because so that's basically been a big problem, I think, for a lot of people, that like the people that are really nerd in Melee are not necessarily the players that are good at implementing this. And this is actually a general case too. Like the best labbers, or the people that lab the most, are often not the best players. 5-minute games just makes everyone camp all the time. I wouldn't necessarily like. I already mentioned this, but like I don't think Jason is a lapper. I think Jason is a statistician. If that makes sense. Like he like researched and accounted for frame timing, but like Muting also didn't know how to pivot grab or like pivot F smash. Sorry, like things that are super vital for his own character, he didn't like ever figure out. So it's more that like Muting figured out and counted by hand all the frame data for like Marth and item throws and how long shields last and stuff like that. But that's not necessarily the same as figuring out practical implementations of tech or finding new options and stuff like that. Does that make sense? It's not necessarily the I do think Kalini is a good labber. There's been a few. Silent Wolf was pretty good. Okay, let's play some Smash. I gotta get ready for Summit. Drug Fox is a pretty good labber, I think. But Drug Fox does not play the game anymore competitively. But I could still see better labbers for sure, actually. It's a really weird thing. Like, being good at labbing is quite a strange, quite a unique thing. I think there's gonna be a lot more of them though coming out. Like our tools to figure out Melee now is just a lot better. Garfox doesn't compete, but he does still do lessons and stuff like that. He is full-time Melee. He just doesn't. But I don't know how much like high-level pushing of the meta he does compared to teaching like improvement mentality. Does that make sense? Fogs will get under non-fast one Marth. Usually, yes. Sheik dash in general is very good against Marth's short up nair. It's actually crazy what the like slightly lower dash animation does. Fogs, when you try to beat like short up nair spam, it struggles so hard. It's one of the things I dislike the most about the matchup. Just like how impossible it is to punish Marth just doing nair over and over. She gets that, the boost grab. It's just super good at actually true punishing it. Fox usually has to have a mix-up. New Nintendo Switch news? Yeah, so we went through it just now, but basically likely getting an HD Switch in the near future. And that could probably mean a bunch of things. It's hard to say exactly what it's going to feature. I mean, probably 4K resolution, better battery life, and you know, Ethernet port maybe on the dock, if you're hopeful. Yeah, I know Zane said he's gonna learn the Sheik matchup more. I don't think he said he's gonna learn the matchup from the ground up. Better resolution is gonna mean worse battery life, but you can have better resolution and better battery if you have a structure like battery that makes up for the difference. It's probably also gonna be options. Like, if they're smart, they're not gonna make you run 4K at all time for fucking indie games. Oh, there's also like, yeah, AI upscaling, stuff like that, which has been rumored to be used. Oh shit. Smashed it out of jab with that fucking punch, man. $107 4K. Yeah, I mean, they could do something like that where like they just make the block way more powerful. I mean, again, it's not official, but I'd be down for that. I don't really give a shit about what resolution the portable version is. I'm guessing the portable version is gonna have a bigger screen though. I think you need to SDI at below like 30 essentially, depending on the timing of the jab. When is JC grab better than boost grab? So JC grab versus boost grab is basically the same decision as fast falling versus not fast falling. It basically, if you want to go further, you don't fast fall / boost grab. It takes longer. Or if you JC grab it won't. Versus / fast fall, you want to get to the ground faster / end your grab faster. But yeah, I mean, it's not an exact comparison, but basically with every character that has good boost grab / dash grabs, you still want to use JC grab a lot for the times where you're not sure if the grab's gonna hit. So that you don't suffer extra lag, because run grabs, which boost grabs are, have significantly more end lag, 10 frames. It doesn't sound that much probably, but it really makes it easy to punish the one reaction. Grabs are honestly a little bit too safe in my opinion in melee. I think it's a little fucked up that if Falcon spot dodges at the same time as I grab, that I get a punish on him with Fox. It's one of the things I like a bit more about Ultimate, where like they buffed it. On the other hand, shield is very, very strong though. Yeah, but yeah, grabs are a little bit too busted. Yeah, you grab. We just watched it, the video on the up throw shiny effect. TLDR, badly researched video. Sadly, not very practical or consistent application. More or less a complete gimmick. Yeah, I mean, Falcon's grab is laggy, but the point remains that even with good spot dodges, a lot of the time you don't get punished. Like, I mean, I just spot dodged his grab right there. And he got jab punish.
Fireball.
Isn't spot dodging not a bad idea? No. I think that's like toast shit. I think Toph keeps saying that. It's not like completely wrong in that it's risky, but it's still very strong in Falcon. Because Falcon likes to grab a lot. Second place is also very strong against Falcon. Falcon's just a very strong character who can punish habits very strongly. It is true that like at mid-level, Falcons look a lot for spot dodges. But it is still like the only way to actually punish grab attempts a lot of the time. It's just high risk, high reward basically. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit easier. Like, how do I phrase it? At mid-level, Falcons look a lot for spot dodge, or like high level, because they can kind of just space an aerial. Rolls are a little harder for them to cover in some ways, because they have to go like.
This is the game of basketball. Poetry in motion. It breaks hearts, bends mind, drops jaws. It keeps us working. Not that's devotion. That's regular basketball. That's game.
I had a convenience store delivery for Super Cobra.
Oh yeah, he said it's pretty there.
Now get more than just restaurant deliveries. DoorDash.
Go to work. Hey neighbor.
Hey Jake, you said you had my training with you. I got your back.
Let's go. Like a good neighbor. Stay focused there.
Us. Something I realized. How did Falcon get the reputation of an aggressive character? My man literally just runs away and shoot, and only ever interacts with you when he's already locked you down with a projectile. You could argue that he's the most defensive character.
This game's winner is Bowser.
Like, is it approaching for me to jump and down air his shield when he's already locked down?
3, 2, 1, go!
He is still like, it really is just like, what do you consider aggression, basically? Because Falco is taking a lot of risks, even lasering in neutral versus most characters. Too much. Yeah, like, it makes more sense to call Falco a very risky and fragile character. Rather than aggressive. Fox is like one of the more aggressive characters, I think, simply because it's really hard. Like, he can't camp most of the relevant characters. And even those characters can often camp back. It's really like, what character does Fox just outright camp? It's like Peach. Definitely not Puff. Puff probably camps Fox harder on average than the others. Falco definitely camps Fox really hard. In the matchup.
This game's winner is
Again, there's nothing wrong with being the defensive character.
Ganondorf. 3, 2, 1, go!
We already talked about it, Peanuts. Basically, the video was very badly lagged. You can just jump out. And even if they don't jump out, it only works against it. You have to like hard read if they smash the eye and when they smash the eye. And a lot of the time, you get punished. If you don't both read their smash the eye timing and after. No, he didn't check if they could jump out. And I don't think Cody did either. Yeah, I mean, I've already tried it. I've done up here shiny longer than most people realize. I still think up throw shine's good, but not in the area where he discovered it. Because up throw, fair, or vacuum is already very strong. But I mean, you can get him with a gimmick every now and then. And the thing is, right, that like, honestly, Fox loses so badly to Marth that like, cheesing Marth and going for early kills is kind of necessary. kind of what you want to do. Have I done 8 alien? There's a sub count, bro. I thought this mech was. Has it really been 2 weeks? I guess it only felt like 1 week because I didn't stream for 1 week, but I did not play much the week before either. I do not. Why it's T. I'm gonna try to play the American top players. I'm gonna do a little bit. Probably not today, but maybe tomorrow. And then we have leave on Saturday, by the way. Make sure to sign up. What's my vaccine slope? Probably gonna be able to get 1 shot pretty soon. I won't be able to go to Summit without a vaccine though. That's what they said, but I will try to get at least 1 shot. Man. Vaccines are not readily available in some places in Europe. Bro, it's literally only America, man. I think like UK has pretty good vaccination rates. It's not even like high vaccination in Canada or Mexico. The entire rest of the world is suffering. Sorry, America. See the power to the down to it? Oh shit, look at that chat room. Enter, leave us, you can be commentated by the great Bluffin, Toph, Raider, Sal, Explode. Hello, Randall. Oh, the slip up. This matchup's so weird. You actually just die. Falcon actually just obliterates himself. He's so good at reaction tech. Only thing is mistech is not super recover. What a game. He left. J-Till thinks I'm like, yeah, so with my vaccine situation is basically the fastest way for me to get a vaccine is for me to go to America and then get one. I actually might get the J&J one in America. Post-summit. Yeah, you're allowed to go to America without a vaccine as long as you test negative and you quarantine in a different fucking country. Things are terrible. Whenever there's anything with the government, politics in America, you just know it's gonna be a fucking hassle. Way more complicated than it should be. Just thinking about American taxes. Oh, got his jump. Got him.
Useless. Slash.
I miss shooting the shit with chat, playing some shitting on America, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, no, I'm a little surprised with how many people are vaccinated in America, honestly. But then I realized that companies massively benefit from people getting vaccinated. Like, it's really good for business to be able to open up, right? Then everything makes sense again. Like, never let yourself believe that people are incompetent. They're just not motivated. When people are motivated by money, you will see some fucking efficiency. Dude, I love the like lottery incentives and shit like that. Because lotteries like appeal to the stupid part of our brain, right? It appeals to the exact like thing that like makes us not get vaccines in the first place. Because we're like, yeah, there's a 0.0000001% chance that I die if I get a vaccine, and there's a 3% chance that I die if I get COVID. So they're basically the same thing. But there's a 0.00001% chance I win the lottery. So hashtag worth it. It just appeals to the exact part of our brain that makes us want to get vaccinated in the first place. Useless. Got his jump. Durch da. Still with them, Carson. Got the melee bug again. Welcome back. Melee bug's sick. Love the melee build. Vaccine delivery tactic? No, what the fuck's that? Control tech. Off their hand. Wheel of Fortune knowledge. Wait till
No matter how many times you try, the outcome will always.
Wasn't that what we just talked about? Oh, you can do it at that early percent. Alright, look at this V cancel. Did you miss me? I cannot show up massive V cancel. V cancel is like the crazy shit. It's probably the last major, very applicable technique to ever be discovered. Kind of crazy, actually. We have another premiere at the Evo this Saturday. Dude, it's almost June? Oh my god, the summer? Summer's... Okay. I can check the DMs. Should I just announce it? Shouldn't I announce it? Wait. We gotta get this up at one sub and I'll announce the big premiere. Just leave it. One sub. Chance. No tech fox. No tech fox with no Ethernet cable. What's up, chat room? Pause chat. Tasty lemon. Okay. Big reveal. So, we've always wanted to try one big thing. So we've always been kept by the establishment. Smash you. This Levo will be the first tournament to feature the new rule set, which allows you to ban in best of 5. Hogs in the chat, please.
3, 2, 1,
go! Dark mode. That's what y'all wanted. Pog. Why is this Link player named YOLO? I met this guy like twice ago, man. It's lagging. Is there any other big melee events coming up soon, or is it just Octagon? I might make a. I'll make a tweet tomorrow. Maybe you make a tweet today, and I'll make a tweet. You get 2 days of that investment. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be events in the summer. But there's no events in like June, right? Oh, I guess Gomble and Pound. Actually, now I think about it. Special isn't actually bad, but it's really annoying for me to play. I remember when Zane went to Europe for DreamHack Rotterdam, which is the Netherlands. He had 6 in his pools, and he like super Omega prepared because he didn't want to get upsetted. It's generally been a matchup where Lynx can upset Marcin. Link is mid tier. But you know what? You ain't high tier, you're low. That's basically what how people treat shit like it. There's no real serious Link mains out there right now. Today? How are you feeling? Do you want to do it today? How? You just better do it tomorrow on Friday, so more people can drink. It is Friday tomorrow, right? Corona lights. Is it any K-pop? Not really, no. I know I should appeal to it. That's my way in with the Zoomers. I want a hangover. I'm not playing it, Turbo, you gotta realize, being hungover and commentating is literally part of the job description of commentators. You think fish? I'm not even the solo commentator. I think we'll do it tomorrow. I think that makes sense. Because we started the stream late. I didn't eat too well today either, and I don't want to like completely destroy my stomach. I do really want to drink though. Change it to tomorrow in the title. Now you guys all have time to go get alcohol. Caterpie? Yeah. Caterpie. Why is it level 7 noteworthy? Is it because it evolves in Metapod earlier? Only like $300? No way, bro. This sounds like punk rock Radiohead. Welcome to Muse. You read that comment on like r/music. That is kind of exactly what Muse as a band is. But it's such a mean thing to call them to. Never heard of them? Damn. These are pretty well known. I don't know how old you are. I always forget these days that people could just be 12 in my chat. Yeah. What's the music like? Music scene like in Europe? All we listen to is German. You go on, there's no Justin Bieber, there's no like Doja Cat, Lil Nas X who, Drake who. All German techno. Oh yeah, sometimes the Soviet anthem because we're all communists.
Guess I better not embarrass myself.
I love your downer shine.
Izanagi. Here you go. Izanagi. Izanagi. Down. Fierce.
This one of Flamengo, I like them, but I feel like it's the only song, you know, and it's not representative of their sound. It's normie bangers. It's a song 2. There's song 2, if you will. I know music, yeah. Hot snacks. Could forget that. I have not listened to King Gizzard. I'll be honest. He's a gamer. Thank you so much, though. I like him better. Have you know? King Gizzard is on. I've heard them in movies, haven't I? I'm such a big lover of games. Maybe I should make a burger like mango. Yo, actually, thanks so much for the subs. Thank you, Big Five. And the one earlier. Man wants to see HD Melee. I'd buy the whole Scribe OST song by Letvin. We already know the smell of the game. Destroy, restore, society. Flying like a tiger, walk in the park, play the hero till I die. Flying like an eagle, soar through the sky, till I die. Goodbye, Chopin, Pono, Chopin, Pono, Chopin, Bye-bye. Shopa, na pity shopo Chopin. Come on, don't be fake.
I cannot lose.
There's one more that the Nagoriyuki song and the Faust songs, but they're not memeable enough.